G'day everyone, it's Nick here, founder of ProductRex and current Australian wife carrying champion. Today I'm going to show you some brand new functionality in ProductRex. It's a bit of an enhancement on some existing functionality plus some new stuff. It is called Sandbox Mode and it is great. I love it. Check it out. Okay, so like I said, Sandbox Mode is a bit of an improvement on some old functionality we had called Rebalance Mode. So let's run through a scenario. You can see I've got a client here. I've already got a Macquarie account in here. Just as a side note, no affiliation with any product in this video. They're all arbitrarily chosen. And we're going to do a rebalance on this Macquarie account, right? So let's go in, I'm going to duplicate it, jump into recommended, and we're going to think about rebalancing. So you can, of course, just go through and change your dollar values in here like you normally would. But we have Sandbox Mode now, which is basically a much better way to do your rebalances and your rejigs of accounts. Simply click Sandbox Mode up the top here, and you'll see you get kind of a panel appear across the top. Now, as I said before, this is kind of an enhancement on some older functionality plus some new stuff. You can see straight away we get our percentages added on the left and our dollars on the right. So very simple. If you want to change to percentage-based input, you can click this and it's going to change between dollars and percentages. Super, super easy. So, we can take this down to 2%, we can take this up to 10%, we can take this to 0% and this to 30%. You can do whatever you like in percentage-wise. Of course, you can now, in addition to that, you can actually also add investments by percentage before now. So you couldn't previously, you had to add them by $1. You can add them by percentage too. So I'm going to go here. You can see I've mucked around a bit. And as I've changed these values, over on the right-hand side, you can see balance account, and it's telling us there is in fact funds unallocated. So based on this balance of 2.4 million on the top, we have 243,000 that hasn't yet been allocated. So, you can just manually kind of fix that. I can put, 11% dimensional, might change back to dollars and bump this up to 250K or something like that. And you can still see, I've still got almost 200K unallocated. And we have another new piece of functionality here, which is called allocate remaining funds. And you can basically click this and it's going to put that entire unallocated amount in an investment. So a really, really quick way to kind of round off your accounts if you've got a little bit left over. So if I hit update all, of course, it will do it'll update all of those investments and basically save that data that we've been inputting in Sandbox Mode. So really easy way to do things now with dollars and percentages. Now, the other great thing about Sandbox Mode is for those scenarios where you are adding or subtracting from an account. So this is a super account. So let's imagine that they made a non-concessional contribution and the balance is going up to 2.5 million. And I know it's not going to be exact usually in real life, but let's just say our target balance is now 2.5 million. Now, the great thing about doing target balance is you can see this little toggle on the left-hand side. If I actually click this, instead of using our actual balance of 2.5 million, everything is now going to be calculated off our target balance of 2.5. So you can see, for example, our percentages will be different. And of course, it's telling us we have 95K unallocated. So again, we can go through and make our changes. I'm just going to kind of arbitrarily dump this in one investment here, but it's a really, really simple way to account for things where platforms' balances are changing, whether it be contributions, whether it be withdrawals, whether you be taking money or in or out of an investment account. Even for brand new accounts, you can add an empty platform and use this target balance to put, say, I want to put $1 million in here. So really, really handy piece of functionality there in our Sandbox Mode. As you can see, the beauty of Sandbox Mode is there is many, many permutations, many things you can do to suit your practice. And we've been able to distill these down into just a few buttons and clicks and quite easy to use functionality. So it's a very, very powerful new feature. It is available for all ProductRex users for free. If you don't have a ProductRex account, you should. Click the link in the description below, register an account for free and get started today. And you can have a play around with this too. Thanks everyone, have a crack, see you later.